Good morning, Donald. It's Sean Boss here, General Sales Manager at Performance Toyota. Just sitting here with Stephanie. She's just sitting beside me here. We're going to do something a little different. I know that you reached out to her in regards to a trade appraisal on your newly acquired Honda Civic. So I just wanted to run you through some metrics and give you an idea of where we're coming from when it comes down to a trade number. In your case, this situation is a little bit different because you recently purchased it, and unfortunately, when things like this happen, all the comparatives that are out there are either demonstrators or vehicles that have been brought back early. So some of the metrics for where I get my numbers from are going to be a little bit different, a little bit skewed. So I'll try to walk you through it the best I can. After viewing this video, please reach out either to myself or to Steph, and we'll be more than happy to dig a little deeper. And then if we're close to what you're looking at, we'd love to see the car in person and get a better idea of what it looks like. I'm sure it's perfect because it is a 2020, but we're just going to make sure we cover all our bases. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to flip my screen so you'll see the screen on my computer, and you also see me to the top right corner. And I'll just go through a system that we use. It's called vAuto, and it gives us a hand on getting all the metrics of the comparable cars similar to yours out there selling in the market. Okay, so just bear with me for about 2 seconds as I just flip over the screen here, and then we'll go from there. All right, now it should be popped up on your screen on the video. So I'm just going to turn my head and walk through it with you. So with this tool, it gives me an idea of what your car is going to be selling for in the marketplace because it compares it to other Honda Civic Tourings out there. So we input your information, your VIN number, approximate kilometers, color, and also we can dig down a little deeper here, just selecting the trim level. So yours is a Touring. I believe it has navigation, so I'm not going to click it off because there's only 3 cars out there, so it'll give me a wrong metric. So this area here is where I put in my reconditioning costs. So seeing that it's a brand new vehicle, it shouldn't cost me much to recondition it. And for certification purposes, it's something we probably want to retail on our lot. So my cert is very, very, very small. So looking at about $500 I set up there. The average profit that we want to make is roughly about $1,800. And this system here will compare it to 9 other cars in the marketplace. So I just want to show you something. If I click this 8, this will show me all the cars that are out there. It's called a competitive set. So these are other dealers selling cars similar to yours. So you can see the kilometers there at 500 kilometers, 800 kilometers, 2,600, 56. So these ones, I did a little bit more research, are all demonstrators. So being a demonstrator, they still do qualify for new car rates. So the posted rate for Honda, I don't have the exact number, but it'll probably be in the range of about maybe 1.9% financing up to like 3.99. But in our case, if we were to trade it in and retail it, we'd have to use standard rates, and they range from 4.99 to 6.99. So for me to have a competitive edge when I retail the car, I would have to price my car a little bit lower than the average, and also because I'm not a Honda dealer. Okay, so I'm just going to turn that screen off, and with my setups here for reconditioning certification, it's given me a number of around 22,150. So there could be a little bit of wiggle room there once I see it, maybe closer to 22.5. But that's sort of what I'm thinking the trade appraisal is if I were to go against demos that are out there with a better interest rate. So I hope that gave you a little bit of clarity. Would love to talk to you about it more in person to give you a little bit more explanation on how I came up with this number. But the appraised number on your Honda Civic, I feel, is around 22 to 22.5. Okay, so I'll let Stephanie send this video off to you. Again, feel free to reach out and ask questions. I'd love to go over it more in detail, and we'll see what we can do for you. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna stop presenting my screen. You'll see me pop back up, and then I'll just sign off here for you. Okay. Again, any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks again.